Freedom March with Rodney Munker. Up next on ILTV.
The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Munker, his guests, callers, and advisors on Freedom March are not necessarily those of management, ownership, or production unit of ILS or the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is a product of ILTV Studios and cannot be reproduced or represented, in part or entirety, without express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2024. All rights are reserved.
Marijuana is a dangerous drug.
The Queen is dead. God save the King.
There can never be rape in marriage. BMW sound like bad man wagon. Not only am I saved, I'm saved and sanctified. The revolution is alive, and we must continue to document it.
Freedom!
Welcome to Freedom March, where there are two powerful stories that has taken place here on the island of New Providence. Before I go to murder, I want to go to Bahama, where I have been informed that there has been a kind of business meeting. Members of the executive branch of the government was there, and among them, Prime Minister Philip Davis. I'm advised that a whole white woman from the United States of America, she spoke at the forum. She saluted, I'm advised, and praised the current president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. And I'm told that there were many citizens of Negro ancestry who were not too pleased with her salutation, and they walked out. I think it's a terrible, terrible maneuver, and I want to warn Bahamians now. There are no Bahamians who are entitled to go to the United States of America. There are no Bahamians who have a right to a visa. I have no right to a visa. And every time I pray that the Americans will say, don't come. And I could say, Lord, I thank you. I don't have to go on the plane. Okay? So we talk about that. And I want Bahamian to understand there is a new sheriff in the world. His name is Donald Trump. It's powerful. Let's have no fear. Donald is with all the people there. Overnight, another Negro father, son, and brother was slaughtered. We'll talk about the father of three, in which a Negro motorist, some say there were two shooters, some say one shot, and the other was riding a motorbike. I'm not sure. But when it was all over, it is alleged that they had shot Edward Thompson of Fleming Street. Our boy, if his mother had not sent him to the store to pick up some items, he might have been alive today. This is Freedom March. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save the King. God save young men everywhere. It's too much killing. What are you women going to do about it? Your sons and husbands.
Freedom March with Rodney Munker will be right back after this.
With PGC's crystal clear mobile service, stay connected seamlessly, whether on land or at sea. Our reliable postpaid plans keep your loved ones closer, no matter where life takes you.
This is Freedom March with Rodney Monker.
Welcome back to Freedom March, and of course today happens to be Wednesday, the 12th of March, 2025. So many exciting things taking place here. The United States of America, it is being alleged, they're now looking at the Bahamas. I've never felt so special in all my life. I cannot believe that the Americans are looking at us. And of course, it is very interesting to note that the United States of America is concerned as to whether or not, in any regard, is the Bahamas participating in the coercion of Cuban workers coming here. And they are concerned to what extent our nation might be participating in human smuggling. Well, I can always assure President Donald Trump that we are Christians, that our government would not participate in human smuggling or the coercion of Cuban citizens. I can also tell the president that we need to borrow some of them Cuban eye doctors, because we have a lot of people in the Bahamas who have serious eye problems, and unless America is willing to send us some eye doctors, we're going to have to depend on the Cuban. But there's no coercion. Now there are, Mr. President, hundreds of our young men who go to Cuba. And what is worse about it, Mr. President, some of them are married men and they go to Cuba to frolic. So they've been frolicking in Cuba, and I'll have no problem if the United States government tell them to stop frolicking, stay in Nassau, and make Bahamian babies. So these are some of the things that is happening. We'll talk about it because there was a white woman by the name of Katie McFarland, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She was invited to a forum. And the woman is she's so proud of President Donald Trump. She apparently was once his deputy director of national security. And I'm told that at Bahama, she saluted when she looked down and she saw Prime Minister Philip Davis. She saluted President Donald Trump. She let everybody know he's good for America. I'm advised, he said, she's good for the world. I agree with her. He is good for America. He's good for the world. And I was very disappointed when I learned that certain Negro citizens who have American visa walk out of the meeting. You don't do that. You stay in the meeting, you take notes. You document what she say. You video what she say. You study it. Because I am satisfied that she is bringing us a secret message from the government of the United States of America. Oh, I regret that no one invited me to that meeting, because based on all the things I heard she had to say, I would have grabbed my American flag and I would have said to her, fight, 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 Trump, Trump, Trump. But y'all listen to me. I told you that Donald Trump would win. Y'all said I was foolish. Y'all was playing woman. I say, stop playing woman. Y'all was playing black. I say, she ain't black. I'm not sure she's a woman. I don't know what she was. But Donald, we'll go with Donald Trump. But y'all didn't listen to me, and Donald Trump won. So I want you to listen to me. I'm now emerging as an international policy advisor. And from what I can see in the United States, Donald Trump is going to make America great again. And when America is great again, the economic spin-off, it's a big word I heard when a fella saying down the road, I don't know what the hell that meant, but the economic spin-off, the hundreds of millions of dollars that they will hold on, the expansion of the tourism market. Listen to me, there'll be more tourists in the Bahamas. Businesses are going to be good. We're going to fill them hotel up to the rim. People are going to be all over the place. And even my spiritual advisor, he'd be able to rent his family Airbnb. It's powerful. Probably welcome to Freedom March.
Thank you so much.
And I'm certain before you cuss,
good to
you
be
should
here.
pray.
No, Sandra, what are you talking about? It's all about the scripture.
Amen.
I'm trying to educate people here, Sandra.
Go right ahead.
And you're going to get this free of charge. You don't have to pay for this because the average preacher would not tell you this. But today we're going to go to an Old Testament prophecy. And this prophecy is going to emphatically state and show you that the Messiah or the Anointed One is actually going to be cut off in the middle of the week and not at the end. He's going to bring the end of sacrifices at the middle of the week and not the end. So we're tracking this quote-unquote Good Friday crucifixion. Of course, there's nothing in the Bible that says he was crucified on a Friday. And so we're tracking it to see if this tradition is actually correct or if it has a very weak argument. The book of Daniel, let me slow down a second. The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verses 26 to 27. But also, we're going to read this from the NIV as well. I sent you the NIV, but I like this translation. It says, and after those 62 weeks, one translation says, and after 62 sevens, 7 days is 1 week. So after 62 weeks, the Messiah will be cut off and have nothing. The people of the common prince will destroy the city and the sanctuary. We recognize that did happen, AD 33. All right? AD 70. Sorry, not AD 33, AD 70. It says, the end will come with a flood, and until the end there will be war, desolations are decreed. He will make a firm covenant. Jesus Christ was the messenger of the covenant with many for 1 week. But in the middle of the week, he will put a stop to sacrifice and offering. And the abomination of desolation will be on a wing of the temple until the decreed destruction is poured out on the desolator. That's another study within itself. But here's what we're concerned about. He will make firm a covenant with many for 1 week. But in the middle of the week, he will put a stop to sacrifice and offering. Jesus Christ was the final eternal sacrifice once and for all for the entire human race. And after he was sacrificed, there were no more sacrifices that God actually accepted for the human race. So Jesus Christ was that ultimate and final sacrifice. But when did it happen? It says he will make a firm covenant with many for 1 week, but in the middle of the week, he will put a stop to sacrifice and offering. So we're tracking it now. This passage says it's going to happen in the middle of the week and not at the end. Daniel 9. Let's look at the NIV and let's see if you can load it quickly. And then the lesson will be yours for the day. Let's see how the New International Version actually reads this Old Testament prophecy concerning the Anointed One who is Jesus Christ. I think that the NIV actually says, in using the word cut off, they actually use the term put to death. So we're looking at when was Jesus Christ actually put to death. The New International Version is going to say in the middle of the week as well. All right, the book of Daniel, chapter 9, 26 to 27. Here's the New International Version. It says, and after 62 sevens, see that word 7 there in the Hebrew? That means week. And after 62 sevens, the Anointed One will be put to death and will have nothing. The people of the ruler will come, will destroy the city and the sanctuary, like I said, yeah. The end will come like a flood, war will continue until the end, and desolations have been decreed. All right, flip it for me. It says, he will confirm a covenant with many for 1 7 this week. It says, and in the middle of the 7, which means the week, in the middle of the week, he will put an end to sacrifice and offering, and the temple he will set up an abomination that causes desolation until the end of the decree is poured out for him. So we set the stage now. We talked about Jesus Christ and how he says it's going to be 3 days and 3 nights. We look at the time. It's a literal 12-hour day, 12-hour night. So it's actually 24 and 24 is 48 plus another 24 is 72. So Jesus Christ was actually going to spend a literal 72 hours after his death and burial in the hearts of the earth. And so now we're confirming Daniel, the Old Testament prophet. He says that it was going to happen in the middle of the week and not at the end. We'll continue to look at this as we explore this traditional Friday crucifixion to see if it has any merit in Scripture. So far it doesn't, but we're going to continue to look at it. All right, the word of God is forever and ever blessed. Thank you so much, producer. And back to you, Sandra.
I thank you, my spiritual advisor.
Indeed.
Well, folks, last night, perhaps around 8 p.m., a 27-year-old Negro father, his name is Edward Thompson. I'm advised that Edward Thompson lived through Fleming Street. In fact, it is the same corner that he was assassinated. On Monday morning, Edward could be seen on the back road with his 3 children attending a charitable event where breakfasts are provided for the indigenous people. But last night we are advised that his wonderful mama had requested that he make an errand and go to the store to purchase something. And on his peaceful journey towards the store, a Negro man on a fast motorbike. Some say there were 2 men on the bike. Some say it was 1. Another source suggested that there were about 3 people, 2 shooters. I don't understand it. But they shot, and regrettably, they killed Edward Thompson on the spot. So that was a very sad and tragic situation that took place last night around 8 p.m. So we advise that he is survived by mom, other relative, including 3 children. He has become the 17th murdered victim here in the Bahamas, and it is as if we are killing almost every other day. And we as a nation, we as a people, we are unwilling to take revolutionary action to stem this ever-rising tide of murders. So my spiritual advisor, it's another murder. He's 27 years old, a father of 3, killed in the heart of Bainstown and Grandstown, making an errand to purchase goods for his mother.
So something is going on with our young man, Sandra.
What do you think it is?
Well, obviously, the young men just can't seem to find a way to deal with their conflicts. So conflict resolution is an issue. Well, notwithstanding that, obviously, we have a gun control problem in this country. Where it does seem as if our young men are finding a way to get their hands on these unlawful, unlicensed firearms. So the government has a task to figure out where these guns coming from and how they're getting to our young men on the streets. Because if they don't have the guns, then maybe they'll find another way to resolve the issues. But the gun always seems to be the ammunition of choice to deal with conflict resolution. So it's a bad situation. And then of course, there's some people who say capital punishment is not a deterrent to solving the murder situation in the Bahamas, but I believe it is. I believe it can put fear in persons who decide that they want to kill somebody. But we have some compound issues in this country, Sandra. I just don't know where we're gonna go. But the government has to do something swiftly. Gun control and capital punishment, they have to deal with it.
I thank you, my spiritual advisor.
Indeed.
Well, folks, I started to tell you how an American woman, who it is reportedly a former deputy director of national security, is it? Director of, for President Donald Trump. And she apparently was a guest at the Bahamas, what is it called? The Bahamas Lookout? Some conference at the...
Outlook 2025.
Repeat it for me again.
Bahamas Business Outlook.
Bahamas Business
2025.
Outlook 2025.
25.
Which was held
at Bahama?
Bahama.
Okay.
And apparently she was a guest speaker. I'm advised that various members of the Bahamas government may have been present, but it has been confirmed for me that Prime Minister Philip Davis was among the persons who attended this wonderful conference. And I'm advised that the lady whom they describe as K.T. McFarlane, she spoke, and apparently upon seeing her wonderful audience, she went off into the spirit. She told about the virtue of President Donald Trump and his glorious policies for the United States of America. And if I understood clearly the briefing that I received moments before I came upstairs into the studio, isn't it wonderful that moments before I come into the studio, I'm given briefing? And so based on the briefing, she has spoken about certain U.S. concerns. And, you know, I don't think it's difficult. If the Americans are concerned about our relationship with Cuba, and if they suspect that there may be human smuggling, and we say to the Americans, we are not smuggling, but they're still suspicious of us, you have to make some hard political decisions. I would be among the first to confess to the Americans that our sons have been traveling to Cuba and they have been frolicking. Okay? They've been locking down the Cuban girls and bigging them up. I'm prepared to confess that. I'm prepared to confess to the to the American government that in my community, some of the children are speaking Spanish. And every now and then I was asked them, how could talk Spanish? Well, my neighbor, he got one Cuban girlfriend. I don't think he's smuggling her, because she loves going to Miami, and one of my greatest fear for my neighbor is she may never return. And I keep saying to him, you don't think you should hold on to that passport? Don't mind this woman group, you're going to lose that beautiful Cuban woman. So I'm prepared to confess that. But these are some of the things. We can talk about it. There's so many things to talk about. And of course, when I return, I'm going to talk ancient secret. It's going to be a wonderful day. From America, I'm going to China. Ancient Chinese secret. What a day in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. It's international politics. American politics, Chinese medicine.
The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Munker, his guests, and callers on Freedom March are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is a production of ILTV and cannot be reproduced or represented in part or entirety without express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2020. All rights are reserved.
This segment of Freedom March is brought to you by Modernistic Garden and Pet Supply. For top quality dog food, shop online at modernisticgarden.com or visit our Palmdale, Carmichael, and Mullet Marathon locations today.
Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Munker, and of course, I was talking American politics a few minutes ago. But guess what? I have a secret for the nation. It's called Chinese Ancient Secret. So we're going to discuss Chinese Ancient Secret, and I have a special guest that I've not seen for a long time. She is a holistic doctor. Let's get it clear. She's a holistic doctor. So I'm going to invite Madam Dr. Yang, and we're going to discuss ancient Chinese secret, and it's going to be very powerful. And I must confess, if I have one sin, I love secret. Madam Yang, welcome to Freedom March.
Thank you, Mr. Munker. Nice to see you again.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
That's my great pleasure to come by see you, and thank you for ILTV, Mr. Munker, and each and every the audience.
Yes.
Thank you for standing strong with us for all these years on the healing journey.
This is powerful. So what do we have here today, Madam Yang?
We have all the healing power here.
Yes.
So we said if we have 1,000 problems in life,
Right.
but if we got one problem, so that's the only one problem left. So that's the health.
Yes.
So most of diseases are limited to a single organ system.
Yes.
The diabetes affects every organ.
Yes.
Diabetes is the leading reason to cause the eyesight, the blindness, kidney failure, the heart disease, amputation, neuropathy, that means the nerve damage or ulceration of the skin, also dementia. The 10 years after diagnosis as type 2 diabetes, 25% patients will have evidence of kidney disease.
Yes.
And over 60 to 70% people will suffer from neuropathy.
Wow.
And over 60% of diabetes patients will suffer from stroke or heart attack.
Wow.
So we have to, with the deeper understanding of the disease,
Yes.
and with the natural and the safe,
Yes.
the treatment, so we can deal with it.
Yes.
So let's talk about what really causes type 2 diabetes
Okay.
and what really causes insulin resistance. Type 2 diabetes we call a disease of nutritional extravagance. That means we eat too rich.
Okay.
So any disease called dietary disease or it's a lifestyle disease. So that means we not only can prevent it, also we can convert it. So we can treat it. So we have a customer for 16 years have been using herbal anti-diabetes products.
Yes.
So I never heard of one person suffer from complications. So there are two stages to can cause type 2 diabetes. Like first stage, fatty liver.
Fatty liver.
Yes, fatty liver will create insulin resistance. And the second stage, we call fatty pancreas beta cells dysfunction.
Yes.
So herbal products will not only to burn down glucose level, but also will repair the damaged pancreatic beta cells dysfunction. So which the cells will rejuvenate itself, so our body will produce insulin. And also the herbal products will help to increase the sensitivity of the glucose. So the insulin will be more effective to our body. And also the herbal products will reduce absorption of the glucose from intestine, which also help to stabilize glucose level. So the herbal diabetes we have now called mulberry leaf. It's made of mulberry leaf, the tree, the leaf, also made of bitter gourd,
Yes.
and also astragalus. So it is very effective, no side effects.
Yes.
Lot of customers ask about amputation. I remember years ago, that was 2015, a customer walked in, his toe was purple and dark,
Yes.
and numbness. So he said, doctor going to amputate his feet. So I said, you can try the herbal. So he tried the anti-diabetes herbal capsules along with detox foot pads. So about a week, he came back. He said, look at, he's standing by the door. He removed the shoes and socks, said, look at my toe. My toe come back. Said, no more
Really?
numbness. And he still come back to us for all the years. He never go the amputation. He's very happy, and he recommended a lot of customers. So this is this revolutionary formula is based on traditional Chinese medicine philosophy. So what's really how we can reverse the diabetes?
How can we reverse it?
Yes, that's the most important.
Yes.
So the first we have to lower our insulin level by reducing the intake of sugar and also refined carbohydrate. Refined carbohydrate is a form of sugar. Like for type 2 diabetes, have to limit or eliminate the white flour, the white rice, the pasta which come from the white flour, because that will spike blood sugar quickly. And also need moderate protein, because like a protein, when our body cannot consume enough protein, that will liver will convert into glucose. So that will retain the body and to spike blood sugar. And the second step, that's most of people ignored. So we have to burn out the glucose from the body. So how to burn out? The exercise is the one reason to stimulate circulation, but the dietary intervention is most powerful. I would recommend fasting. Like do 16 hours of fasting for 5 days.
16 hours of fasting for 5 days.
Yes,
Okay.
a week, 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
You will see tremendous improvement of your glucose, your pressure. And all you can fasting 24 hours a week, 24 hours a day for 2 days a week. Like every 3 days you do 24 hours. But if you're on the medication, you have to monitor and make adjustment to your medication. If you don't know how to do it, you will call us or you call your physician to find out how I can do fasting safely and naturally. So some people, 20% people have obesity. They don't have diabetes. They don't have insulin resistant issues. Some people with a normal weight, they have diabetes. You know why?
Why?
Because it depends on the body fat, the grease, where they go. If our internal organs, the liver fattening inside, we call visceral fat. So that will clog the liver and that will spike the insulin. So body weight cannot determine you have diabetes or you don't have diabetes.
Yes.
Like some people, if there's a correlation, the fatty liver can create insulin resistance.
Really?
Insulin resistance will determine the body weight, so which will cause obesity, obese people overweight. The obesity will play the ground, the foundation for people have type 2 diabetes or cancer. But actually diabetes or cancer are the different manifestation of the same underlying issues. So the fatty liver, when we realize, when we go to doctor, we check the liver getting fattening, we cannot ignore, because that will set up the steps to lead to the further. So that will destroy our health. That's why I always tell customer, don't eat too much fatty food, greasy food, to moderate the variety of the food. For type 2 diabetes, we highly recommend it, the Mediterranean diet, by using olive oil, because olive tree can live thousands of years, and the oil have a strong capacity to heal the body. Mediterranean diet, like 50% vegetables, 20% the fish,
Yes.
and some like legumes, beans, carbohydrates. So
Yes.
that's what we call balanced meal.
Okay.
And for people have cancer, because the fatty liver, we have to always to detox our liver.
Right.
We need to detox our liver every 2 to 3 months.
Right.
There are different ways to detox. Like to me, personally, I feel on the aloe.
Aloe.
So, yes, aloe is very medicinal, been on the planet for over 6,000 years. Our aloe has a strong cleansing capacity with detoxicating your liver to help balance your cholesterol, blood sugar, help like mucus, belching, acid reflux, like good for inflammation of a prostate, hernia, or the bacterial overgrowth in the small intestine.
Mm-hmm.
So aloe is very powerful. If you don't have the aloe in the yard, we have aloe soft gel. So you can take that'd be easy to detoxicate your liver.
Okay.
And also like people on dialysis, if you use aloe, that will prolong the detoxify the time. And another detoxification called spirulina. Spirulina, that's an alkaline body to clean the heavy metals, mercury from deep core of the liver. The mercury is not easy to take out from the body. The spirulina will detox the brain. Like people have memory foggy of memory loss, that help that, and help detox the eyesight, detox nervous system, detox the whole body cells. And a lot of people lose weight from spirulina because it's a high protein, especially our spirulina is the highest quality that contains 60% protein. So most of spirulina on the market, basically 30%, 40%. Once you use spirulina, you don't feel hungry easily, help you lose weight.
Yes. Well, Madam Yang, what are some of these stuff you have here on the table? Mm-hmm. You want to tell me something about some of these items?
Okay, we have the green tea. This is organic reishi green tea.
Okay, you want to let me touch it?
Yes, please.
Yeah. This is...
Green tea is full of antioxidants.
Okay.
So that's a anti-cancer, help clean the liver, help detox the body, help weight loss. If a high consumption of the green tea will prevent progression of a prostate cancer and delay the cancer average years by 7.3 years.
Really?
Prevent breast cancer recurrence.
Okay.
This tea powerful because that have organic reishi spore inside.
Okay.
Reishi is type of mushroom, have a highly medical value. The reishi spore will balance the body, will help the liver to rejuvenate liver, to normalize liver enzyme.
Okay.
And also suppress the the tumor from prostate cancer, colon cancer, and breast cancer.
Okay.
The turmeric, there's another powerful product for people who have cancer.
Turmeric powder?
Turmeric powder.
Okay. What is this good for?
This is like a antioxidant, anti-cancer, purify the blood.
Yes.
Like some people, the liver very hot.
Yes.
So they have a bad temper, easily get anger.
Okay.
So the turmeric also help them cool down the liver.
Yes.
And purify the blood.
Okay.
Prevent stroke or heart attack.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And also we have a lot of people have bipolar.
Bipolar?
Yeah, or dementia.
You have something for bipolar?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, right there. A little bit far. So they call Rishi 3-in-1.
Yes.
That help balance the mood for people who have anxiety, depression, or moody, have bad dream. That help relaxation, balance cortisol level.
Okay.
Improve adrenaline level.
Right.
So that we see great results. Some customer like the teenager have very bad temper.
Okay.
And always anger with the parents and people around. So the parents come get the Rishi 3-in-1 in couple days.
Right.
Family was very, very happy with the results.
This is great.
So that calm people down.
Which one that is? That's the one for the bipolar?
Yeah, the Rishi 3-in-1.
Okay.
And I realize a lot of people have insomnia.
Insomnia?
Yes. This is herbal formulated Rishi sleep.
This will help you to sleep?
Yes. Take 2 capsules half hour before. They will help you sleep smooth. And next day you don't feel drowsy, energize you.
Really?
Because the Rishi we call queen of the mushroom. So that will create a balance in the mentally.
Okay. And what else do we have?
And also we have a lot of people have eyesight issue.
Eyesight issue?
Yeah. The eyesight, some from glaucoma, cataract, some from diabetes, some from macular degeneration from the age. So the Rishi lycopene, this will help all of that. So that contains massive antioxidant.
Okay.
There are 2 ingredients, have Rishi spore and also lycopene. Lycopene is extracted from tomato.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a customer, he is 92 years old. So he be using the Rishi lycopene.
Yes.
About 6 days, he called in the shop. So gave the feedback that he see much clearer now.
Really? Lycopene?
Yes. And then we have the sea buckthorn seed oil. This is organic.
This is organic?
Yes, this contains 4 omegas, have omega 3, 6, 7, and 9.
Okay.
So this is only fruits known grow in the Himalaya mountain, the highest mountain.
Right.
So during the dinosaur time, 96% plants and animals vanished from the planet.
Right.
But this is one of the plants survived.
Really?
They can survive in the extreme cold weather or extreme hot weather.
Yes.
So this is the oil good for so many things. You can drink, that's purify the blood, clean the liver, anti-cancer for people who have HIV, HPV, whatever the virus, bacteria that will kill it.
Yes.
Also, people have ulcer, eczema, psoriasis.
Yes.
We see, we see excellent results from the oil.
Yes.
We also have a reishi powder, the chaga powder, shiitake. We have 6 different mushrooms and turkey tail. So 6 different mushrooms. That is an adaptogenic herb.
Right.
Adaptogenic herb will work like an immunomodulator.
Okay.
So that means to create a balance in the immune system.
Right.
To fight against the cancer cells.
Right.
To improve immune components.
Right.
Like lymphocytes, white blood cells, the red blood cells, or natural killer cells, T cells, that will rejuvenate you tremendously.
Okay.
If people have a low function of the kidney,
Right.
then use the cordyceps. So you will see we have a testimony powerful.
Cordysac.
Yeah, cordyceps. It's a herb from Himalaya mountain.
Okay.
They call miracle herb. Rejuvenate kidney, good for tinnitus, good for eyesight, increase oxygen level up to 40%.
Yes.
Also increase natural killer cell by 400%.
Wow.
So it is very powerful miracle herb.
Yes.
And then another mushroom called lion's mane.
Lion's mane.
Lion's mane they call smart mushroom.
Okay.
Good
Lion's
for
mane.
the brain, good for nerve, neurological health.
Right.
Prevent dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson disease.
Okay.
Good for sciatic nerve pain. If people have sciatic nerve, we recommend they use the lion's mane
Okay.
along with the arthritis relief.
What is this, Madam
This
Yang?
help osteoporosis,
Okay.
help arthritis,
Yes.
help the joint pain, low back pain, and different shoulder pain, whatever inflammation.
Right.
Even help the gout.
Okay.
They reduce uric acid from the blood.
Really?
Yes, we see good result from that.
Okay.
This is an organic beet, reishi beet powder.
Okay.
There are a lot of beet powder that taste sweet, probably have sugar content.
Okay.
But this is pure, 100% pure reishi spore and beet root.
How is it used?
Just one teaspoon, there are 42 servings.
Okay.
There's scoop inside
Yes.
that help balance blood pressure, to increase red blood counts.
Okay.
For people work out to help muscle recovery, anti-cancer too.
Okay.
Stimulate blood circulation.
Yes.
Like the goji berry, people may be familiar with this. This
Goji
also, yes. Our body, human growth hormone will decline 15%
Okay.
every decades. So the goji berry is the only fruits known on the planet contains human growth hormone. So that means keep our fit, keep our lean mass, so we don't gain the body weight easily.
Really?
Also sharpen the eyesight, good for tearful eyes, red eyes, or the eyesight damaged by the diabetes, because that balance glucose naturally.
Okay. And how is this taken?
This we can eat directly, like fruits.
Really?
Yeah, or we can soak in the water, we can drink it. So
Okay.
they give you a lot of minerals, amino acids, a lot of nutrition inside.
Okay. Gucci berries.
Yes,
Okay.
it is recorded in China, in this certain area in the northwest China.
Yes.
The massive growth, the goji berry, people has more centenaries in that area because they consume goji berry daily.
Right.
If people want to losing weight,
Are we giving out any of this number?
yes, please.
Okay. So let's make sure I'm saying it correctly, because these days I need some Gucci berries.
Yes, and then lycopene too.
But is this the correct number? Please call in. It's 448-6778. 448-6775.
6775.
Oh, 75.
Yes,
You see? Thank you, Madam Yang.
you're welcome.
446.
448.
Goodness of mercy. You better call it Madam
Okay,
Yang. I can't
sorry.
see it.
448-6775.
Yes. 448-6775.
Yes.
That's right?
Yes, sir.
448-6775. Or, is that correct number?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. Call in. Let's talk to Madam Yang about Chinese ancient secret. Is it the same? Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Great.
This is not correct.
Okay. And what else do we have, Madam Yang?
If people want to lose weight, we have two different products.
Yes.
One is Real Slim. So that will help control appetite. Suppress appetite.
Okay.
100% herbal. It will not interfere with your sleep. It will not make you feel jittery.
Okay.
So that's scientifically formulated. We have that for 16 years.
Really?
If you want to exercise to lose weight, we have another one called Slim Out.
Slim Out?
Yeah, Slim Out, that's like a convert the body fat into the energy. So you take a 2 before your workouts, so that increase your workout performance and help you to burn the calories.
Okay.
So that's made of tea polyphenols that extract from green tea.
Right.
And also made of L-carnitine.
Okay. So if people want to call you,
yes,
call you at the store, these are the numbers that they should use to call you?
They can call the shop number 394-1369.
394
1369.
1369. 394 1639.
1369.
Goodness of me, see. I've gotten voice since you last saw me.
No, you.
Say the number again, Madam Yang.
394-1369.
Call Madam Yang. Ancient Secret. She's coming back again. Okay?
Yes, sir.
This is Freedom March. God save Madam Yang. God save Ancient Secret.
Freedom March with Rodney Munker will be right back after this. This is Freedom March with Rodney Monker.
Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monker, and we just had Madam Yang with us. And if you need to make contact with her, well, let's see what her number is. It's 557 1369. 557 1369. And you call Madam Yang for Chinese ancient secret. So this is powerful. Well, we're getting ready to do some birthdays, and of course, in a few seconds, my spiritual advisor will be ready so we can do some birthdays. And I think it's very powerful, a very exciting day in the Bahamas. The Senate met, I'm advised. I don't know what they debated, but I'm certain it must have been exciting if they met. As you know, the Senate is like the upper chamber, and of course, the House of Assembly is the lower chambers. So that is powerful. I'm just waiting on a signal from my spiritual advisor, and then, of course, we'll turn it over to him. Have I received your signal?
Yeah, so we're going to do this ad first.
Go ahead, my spiritual advisor.
Are your dogs hungry and tired of low-quality food? Give them the best at Modernistic. Producer? She's not rolling. Give them the best at Modernistic. We carry all the top brands. Taste of the Wild, Diamond Naturals, Victor, Anouk Shook, all at the lowest prices in town. If you're on a budget, we've got 50-pound bags starting at just $49. And for a limited time, buy any large bag of dog food and get a $10 coupon redeemable on select dog toys and treats. If you can't make it in, shop online at www.modernisticguide.com and we'll deliver right to your door. Your pet deserves quality. Your wallet deserves savings. Shop in store or shop online. Hurry, offer won't last.
This is powerful. So, my spiritual advisor, are you ready for birthdays?
Yeah, let's do some birthdays quickly. I think the list is out. Today is, where are we at now?
Today is the 12th of
March in the year of our Lord 2025. Okay, so Amari McLean. Happy first birthday to Amari Paxton McLean. It's coming from your mother, Precious, your father, Antonio, your grandparents, aunt, uncle, and numerous cousins, godparents, friends, and family. They love you. Happy birthday to Amari McLean. Paisley Roberts. I'd like to wish Mrs. Paisley Roberts in Bryland a happy birthday. It's coming from her. It's coming from her daughter and son, mother, sister, aunt, uncles, nephew, especially the Hilltop Warriors, Drunken Group in Bryland. They want to wish you a happy birthday. So happy birthday to Paisley Roberts. Debbie and Marva Moxie. Happy birthday to sisters Debbie and Marva Moxie. Celebrating birthday on the same day, but I think the year is different. It's coming from family and friends. They're the daughters of the late Edmund Moxie and Sylvia Moxie. They are both born in March. They're both born March the 12th, but of course, different years. All right, so happy birthday to Debbie and Marva Moxie. Okay, so these are the daughters of the late Edmund Moxie.
They are the daughters of the late Edmund Moxie.
And Miss Sylvia Moxie.
And Mrs. Sylvia Moxie, yes.
Okay, so happy birthday to them both.
Happy birthday, girls.
Yes, indeed. Angeline Wally. Happy birthday, Angeline Wally from Sharon Seymour. So a special shout out to Aiden Forbes. Congratulations goes to Aiden Forbes for making the principal list at Jordan Principal School coming from his parents, brother, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family, and friends. The sky is the limit. Congratulations. Timothy Morley. Shout out to Timothy Morley of Topham Bay Primary School in Lucia for winning the Bahamas Primary School Student of the Year. All right, that's a great achievement, young man. So congratulations to Timothy Morley of Topham Bay Primary School in Lucia for winning Bahamas Primary School Student of the Year.
This is powerful.
We want to send condolences to Kendall Lara Moore. Good afternoon, Mr. Roll and Mr. Munker. Wishing you... Oh, yeah, we want to send condolences to Kendall Lara Moore. So, Sandra, what is it saying now? Good afternoon, Mr. Roll and Mr. Munker. Wishing you all happy 7th birthday today. Remember and honor the life of our beloved brother Kendall Lara Moore. He was the heart of our family, loving, kind, always ready with a warm smile or comforting word. His love knew no bounds, and his generosity touched everyone who had the privilege of knowing him. He was more than a brother. He was a friend, a guide, and a source of strength. His laughter, his kindness, and his unwavering love for his family and friends will forever remain in our hearts. Though his physical presence is no longer with us, his spirit and the memories we share, we miss him deeply, but find comfort in knowing that his love surrounds us always. May his soul rest in eternal peace, and may we carry his light with us every day. Forever love, forever miss, and forever in our hearts. Your sisters, family, especially Stephania, Tamika, and Dion. Okay, so it's been 7 years since he died. That's what I'm thinking. So condolences, of course, to the family of the late Kendall Lara Moore. To Kaya Bodhi, condolences on the passing of her mother. So condolences to Kia Bodhi. We understand that your mother passed away. We pray God continue to strengthen you in this your difficult time. So condolences, of course, to Kia Bodhi on the passing of her mother. May God continue to strengthen you in this difficult time, indeed. All right.
Well, are you ready for me?
Go ahead.
Well, you hold on to that because I'm going to need you to read it once I speak. Ready? So, folks, I was blessed to have an opportunity to speak with a busload of students in the 10th grade at the Nassau Christian Academy. Am I pronouncing the name correctly? And of course, it was a pleasure speaking to them via telephone. They all declare that they were some of the children some of the students and that they accepted my leadership. So it's a very great blessing that thousands of students are making contact and they would ask me if I would speak to them. So I want the country to know that I'm open to speaking to students. And so I'm going to salute teachers and students. I'm going to invite my spiritual advisor to read a list of names of teachers and students at the Nassau Christian Academy. It's powerful.
Okay, Sky Frith, Nigel Deal, Jada McKinney, Charis Dames, Daniel Thompson, Micah Darrow, Devin Sturrup, Trevon Roll, and Mr. Phipps.
Okay.
Teachers. So Devin Sturrup, Trevon Roll,
below
and Mr.
students.
Phipps.
You see the student name?
Then you got Miss Janet Hanna, teacher at these are teachers at Nassau Christian Schools, grade 10, history class. So at the top you have the students, and then then you just
did you call the students?
Students are Sky Frith, Nigel Deal, Jada McKinney, Charis Dames, Daniel Thompson, Micah Darrell, Devin Sturrup. Sorry, the teachers are Devin Sturrup, Trevor Roll, and Mr. Phipps. Is that Phipps? I guess.
Yeah.
Teachers, and then of course Miss Janet Hanna. These are teachers at Nassau Christian Schools, grade 10 history class.
Did you call the student's name?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Well, folks, so I want to once again to salute those wonderful students. I wanted to know that I was privileged to speak to them from so afar. Well, this afternoon I had a very interesting experience. I happened to be in Hospital Lane, just north of Scott Street. And it was interesting how I got in that area. I was excited when I stopped in the area as a teenager with small dreadlocks approached me, and he informed me that he and his father both listened to me every day, and he wanted to ask me a question. So I told him I was willing to hear the question. I'll answer to the best of my ability. He said, Mr. Monker, why is it that you don't want young people to smoke dope? And I thought it was powerful that this 18-year-old man who tells me that him and his dad listen to me every day, and he wants to find out from me, why is it that I do not want young people to smoke dope? So I told him it would be a pleasure. Let's sit down, let's talk. And so I was able to give him a story that shocked him. I said, above the top of the hill, he didn't know that as a former student of C.C. Sweeting, I gathered at that very spot. And I gave him the story of a student of my generation who smoked plenty dope. And when I arrived at the Sandlands Rehabilitation Center at age perhaps 19, employed, I met the classmate on the ward speaking Spanish. And he wanted to know, he was able to speak Spanish? I said it was garbage he was running on with. He smoked so much dope, he went out of space. And then, of course, I was able to give him medical reasons for not smoking dope. The fact that it was against the law, that kind of situation. I told him, listen, wear your locks with pride. Don't smoke no dope, don't smoke no cigarette, don't smoke no beaties, don't drink no rum, be law-abiding. And he looked at me and he said, you really think young people shouldn't smoke dope? I said, well, I'm 68 and I didn't smoke dope. I said, can you imagine at 68 if I used to smoke dope with all the medical problems I have today? Goodness me. So it was exciting chatting with that young man who says, me and my dad listen to you every day. So it's powerful. So I thought I'd tell that to you in view of the fact that I had a wonderful experience yesterday. I happened to have gone to the magistrate court, and I sat in a court presided over by Magistrate Algernon Allen Jr. And I sat to see him dispense justice to a young man who's caught up in a crisis where one day the government say it's going to legalize dope, marijuana. And then another day he hear, if you got dreadlocks and if you're a Rasta, you can be able to smoke dope. Well, my brother, his dreadlocks were so long that I almost tripped on it. That's how long his dreadlocks was. But they found him with a small bit of marijuana. So he spent some hours in lawful custody. Then he was granted bail. He had 10 grams, the court said, but he was given a $1,500 bail, has no criminal conviction, but he ran the risk of getting one. But it was interesting to note that him and the learned magistrate had a wonderful dialogue. It was very respectful, and when it was all over, the magistrate granted that young man an absolute discharge. I thought it was powerful that a youthful magistrate, listening to a member of his own generation, was able to tender justice with mercy and did not give that Negro dreadlock, a criminal conviction. I thought it was great for the administration of justice. I thought it was great that two Bahamian citizens, one representing the judicial branch of the state and the other one a mere citizen, interacting respectfully, and at the end of the day, the magistrate, hearing his plea for mercy, granted him an absolute discharge, saving him his employment, his dignity. I thought it was powerful. Algernon Allen Jr. deserved praises, and the young man who was charged. Clearly he is an intelligent young man. I thought I would tell it to you because as the interaction was taking place, and I happened to mystically be present, I felt a sense of great emotion that there are good people in the country, good citizens who can dialogue. It's powerful, so I thought I'd tell that to you. So my spiritual advisor, having said that, is there anything else that you may have on your mind before I run on some more?
No, go ahead. I'm just trying to
Well, folks, you know, I would have told you that I'm raising funds for surgery. And so over the last couple of days, as I reflect on my humanity, I've now decided that it was time that I make peace. So tomorrow, I shall go in search of my parish priest so that I can have a nice chat with him, discuss my spiritualism.
What about me?
Discuss my illness, and to discuss how in a society where there's no socialized medicine,
I'm the spiritual advisor,
where there is no national health insurance, the poor, whom Jesus said will always be with us, is in a stew. But I've always been a man of faith, and I've always been a man who is prepared to challenge the system if I had to. So it's great. I'm still raising funds, and believe me, there are some people who are beginning to come to my aid. Because as I told you, I got this major blockage in my thigh. And if it isn't removed, they'll have to chop my foot off. And, you know, at 68, I really need to walk. So that is what is going on in the country. And perhaps tomorrow I'll put up a bank account and invite members of the public to help me save my foot and hopefully prolong my life. So these are some of the things that are happening in the country. But in the meantime, I still want to discuss some of the social issues that are affecting my people. I was rather concerned over a statement in the paper attributed to the Health Minister, Dr. Michael Darville, which I hope he's not compromising with the Pharmaceutical Association, because whatever you think, the Bahamian people should be provided with the free with the free medicine, because there is one grassroots Bahamian who can show you millions of dollars that both the PLP and the FNM have found clever way to borrow. And I'm able to show you that if they can borrow it for those purposes, certainly they can borrow it for the Bahamian people to get medicine. After all, why should we vote for a politician who don't want to give us no medicine, who don't want to give us no pills? Why should we? Why should we vote for a politician who don't want to save our lives, who don't want to fix our eyes, who don't want to pull our teeth, who don't want to help us get false teeth? The last doctor the government them had who was helping Bahamians to get false teeth was a doctor working at the Sandlands Rehabilitation Center. And they got rid of the doctor. But there were many Bahamians who went there, and he made their false teeth at a very, 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 very reasonable rate. I can think of a list of citizens who got false teeth. Okay? I can think of a citizen, he had some of the ugliest teeth until he met that doctor at the Sandlands Rehabilitation Center in the geriatric section. He didn't went there for mental health issues. He went there for dental health issues. And dental health issues doesn't mean that you are suffering from mental health issue. And he fixed them up. So every Bahamian, we must demand and we must tell the PLP point blank. See, I'm going to tell it point blank because my legs run the risk of getting cut off. And notwithstanding what Dion Delancey and Marcus Louis tell me, once these legs are off and their family sent for them, they'll leave me in Black Village without any leg. So we will tell the PLP and the FNM, if they ain't gonna give us no free pills, we ain't gonna vote. We will go to the beach. And everybody knows that I love playing in the sand. So I needed to say that because I was kind of disturbed when I saw an article attributed to the health minister that he is going to meet with the pharmacists. And how many pharmacists living in his constituency? How many pharmacists can vote in Bainstown? How many? If we are to choose between the pharmacists and the people them, it's the people. You see? And see, I'm bold because I'm on the edge of death. And I'll tell you, I've been running and ducking and hiding from death. And every time I hide in the room, death knocks at the door. And when death knocked at the door, I say, who that is? He said, Death. I said, Death, 1 and 1 is 2. Death, I scared of you. So, see, a man who's facing death, he has to admit it. And then he must be bold enough to say what he wants to say, because he can't lose no more. But I'm trying to save my legs. I'm trying to save my life. And at some point, when things are very clear, I'm going to shock you. I'm going to show you man's inhumanity to man. And there's only one person at this stage who can show it to you. It's me. God save me. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save the King.
Repent and
It's a wonderful day. We'll be right back as we approach 5:30. It's powerful. Hold on, everybody.
Do you have something to say to the Senator? Call Freedom March at 323-7775. Toll free from anywhere in the Bahamas at 242-300-00. 0045. Freedom March with Rodney Monker, only on ILTV.
Enjoy zero-down financing on your next visit to Montague Motors. Our selection of cars come included with license, inspection, and a 3-month warranty. And with our easy 24 hours financing, you will be on the road in up to 48 hours. What makes Montague Motors different? We inspect our cars in Japan, providing you with the best quality purchase. Visit Montague Motors today, number 6 Village Road. Call or check our Facebook page for more information.
At the Water and Sewage Corporation, safety and convenience are our top priorities. However, our meter readers face challenges that can make their job difficult. Locked gates to guard dogs sometimes leads to missed readings and estimated bills, which can be frustrating for you and us. That's why we're upgrading to digital meters. They bring safety, accuracy, and convenience to homes across the Bahamas. We can streamline data collection, reduce on-site visits, and provide more accurate bills with no more estimates. Digital meters also help detect leaks early, saving you from costly bills and reducing water waste. Soon, a user-friendly app will let you track your water usage, manage bills, and stay informed, all at your fingertips. Over the next year, we're rolling out digital meters nationwide, transforming how we serve you with a safer and cost-efficient water supply. To learn about our digital meters, visit our website or call us today. And don't forget to update your information at any of our locations.
is Freedom March with Rodney Monker.
Welcome back to Freedom March. We're celebrating. We're celebrating. What are we celebrating?
7 years. 103.5 FM The Beat is in its 7th year. And so we want to wish 103.5 FM The Beat a very happy birthday for doing a stellar performance on radio. It's inclusive of the Paramount Systems Limited. And so happy 7th birthday to 103.5 FM The Beat. 7 years. Wow. Already?
And this is powerful.
Wow. Indeed.
Well, they're 7 years. We're 8 years.
That's Freedom March?
Yeah.
8 years since we've been here on TV.
To add, yes.
Okay. Who else we have now? We also want to, let's see, the police. Are we going to do the dog? Okay, so are your dogs hungry and tired of low quality food? Give them the best at Modernistic. We carry all the top brands: Taste of the Wild, Diamond Naturals, Victor, Nuke, Shook, at the lowest prices in town. So on a budget, we've got 50-pound bags starting at just $49. And for limited time, buy any large bag of dog food and get a $10 coupon redeemable on select dog toys and treats. If you can't make it in, shop online at www.modernisticgarden.com and we'll deliver right to your door. Your pet deserves quality. Your wallet deserves savings. Shop in store or shop online today. Hurry, offer won't last. The Beat Retreat, there's going to be a mini Beat Retreat, we understand, March the 14th at 5 p.m. And this is going to be on Williams Lane, just adjacent to Uriah McPhee Primary School. So the police, this is Police Month 2025, and so there's going to be a mini Beat Retreat on March the 14th at 5 p.m. Camp Road, join us by Uriah McPhee Primary School on Williams Lane. All right, so please don't forget, there's the recruitment info tent. Interested in a career in the law enforcement? Stop by to learn about exciting opportunities. So please don't miss that opportunity. All right. So listen, win, lose, or draw, we are Sakas for life, eh? Don't forget that our spirit is unshakable, our pride is unbreakable. No matter the outcome, we stand together, one family, one legacy, one sack. From the first whistle to the final finish line, we gave us our all because Sakas never back down. We bleed red until we're dead. Let's show up and show on Saturday, March 15, 2025 for the annual Uncle Lou Fun Run Walk. Let's paint the streets red in honor of our beloved former principal, Leviticus Uncle Lou Adley. Invite your friends, track teams, co-workers, and employees. We need all classes to register and represent in full force. Of course, they said the BAISS stopped our 80th celebrations, but they didn't understand our SAC pride. Win or lose, we stand together. So don't forget this coming Saturday, I think it's March the 15th, for the annual Uncle Lou Fun Run Walk. Let's paint the streets red in honor of our beloved former principal, Leviticus Uncle Lou Adley. All right, thank you so much, producer.
I thank you, my spiritual advisor. When we took the adjournment, you would recall that I was talking about dental health care, which was once provided at the Geriatric Hospital, which is located at the Sunderland's Rehabilitation Center. Immediately, I had a Negro gentleman who called, very upset, but excited over the fact that we raised the issue of free dental health care. He complained about his denture, and he's very upset over how expensive it is, and he, as a sovereign voter, he yearned for a day when this nation will introduce free dental health care. And I support his argument, and perhaps I may have to look at some of the big money that the IDB is providing the Bahamas, because I think it's very crucial that we should take care of our people. We're the voters. We elect the various political parties to office. And if we are sick, but they will not provide us with health care, then why are we voting? Remember who I am, I'm the leader of the beach. Beach, sand. So we have to demand from the PLP government free health care, free dental care. There are people in our society who ain't got no teeth, so they have difficult chewing their food. And so I have this Negro man. He's very displeased with his denture. Okay? And if there is a party to fix our mouths, it's the PLP. If there's a party to fix our eyes, it's the PLP. If it is the party to provide us with free health care, it's the PLP. And there's millions of dollars that is available, and let us spend it on the people. And those pharmacists who are in objection to it, there should be interest group to picket them and demonstrate against them. After all, it's the people, okay? People. It's the people. And we must never forget that, and the people must never forget that. All right? Y'all don't wait until y'all get old like me and your foot is getting ready to be cut off and there is no national health insurance in place. Perry Christie tried it, But Bradley Roberts had one outside brother. And that brother, he did everything in his power to sabotage it. And I'm not lying on him, because in 2006, didn't get any taxi job. He spent about 2 hours at Lyndon Pindling International Airport trying to convince me why Perry Christie and the PLP was wrong to attempt to introduce national health insurance. You know him, Dr. Robin Roberts. All right? So we have to watch out, and we must agitate, because there's plenty of money making in the Bahamas, and everybody has found a clever way to make money. So we have to look out for the people them. Okay? We have to look out for the people them. So my brother, I've spoken out for people who have false teeth, people who need their gums declared. And when the politician come to your house, you talk health care, you talk free medicine, you talk about good hospital. That is what you have to do. See, I have to have an operation, and I don't know what theater this is, but guess how much the theater costs? $4,500. And I'm told that the most I might spend is 2 hours. Now 2 into $4,500. Can you imagine that? So we're in trouble. The poor will die. Okay? And for the Negro people who've been bringing me bush medicine, I want you to know that the doctors asked me not to drink any bush medicine until he's finished the surgery. So all bush medicine is off limit until whenever the surgery is done. Then we'll go back to bush medicine, okay? Now, there is one person I'm prepared to compromise on, and that is Haitian Mami. Mami, portez-moi bois tea, okay? I'm prepared to compromise with her. Outside of that, no bush medicine. My spiritual advisor, if it pleases you, you may now open the phone.
All right, we're going to open the lines now.
While I celebrate, you keep the camera on the spiritual advisor, Let me
Yeah.
taste what kind of food this is.
We're gonna open the lines, but before we open the lines, Sandra, there's a
be
doctor.
careful.
There's a doctor in the newspaper today.
Go ahead.
Dr. Marcus Cooper. And Dr. Marcus Cooper, and he makes a very interesting.
Is he a pharmacist?
He's a gastrologist.
He's a what?
A gastrologist, right?
Now, you're not opening him to criticism.
No.
Because
Remember now.
He's a professional.
Yeah, remember now. Dr. Dwayne
It would be
Sands.
unfair for me to criticize professionals on TV. I just want you to know that. Okay, go ahead.
So he makes a very interesting argument in that we are not eating right, Santa. And as a result of that, a lot of us are facing health challenges. Mind you, I remember Dr. Dwayne Sands was the one who really convinced me. He says that we have a very unhealthy nation. And that's largely because of our eating and, of course, drinking habits. So he's in the newspaper today, and he says that the government is spending, the government earmarks a little over $300 million every year to the public health system, and Bahamians are not getting any better. They're worse as far as health concerned. So we need to watch our diet, we need to change the way we eat. The foods that we eat are not good at all for us, and as a result of that, we're not doing good. That's something we need to really pay attention to. But anyway, I just thought I'll just spit it out. But the lines are open, 323.
Well, you have been made your point. Bring that phone to me.
323.
Am I not to respond to you?
You want me to read the article?
I want to respond to what you say.
Go ahead.
Now this is Dr. Marcus
Cooper. Says that we are very unhealthy.
And what did he recommend it that we eat?
For us, Sandra, every morning you see the sausage.
What did he recommended that we eat?
Try to eat more healthy foods.
Goodness of mercy.
Try to eat more healthy foods, Sandra.
Now you see what we're up against, eh?
Yeah.
He is relying on
sausage
a professional.
And grits.
He is relying on a professional who say we're not eating healthy. Then I asked him, what did the doctor say we should
healthy
eat?
Foods.
He said the doctor said we should eat healthy
foods.
Food. What is healthy food?
Foods that's good for your health.
Lord Jesus, have mercy on my soul. Do not force me to attack the doctor. Open the line.
323-7775 is the number to call. 6980775, 6980776. We're sick.
We're sick?
We need a physician, Sandra. Lord, come heal us.
What?
I got high blood pressure, man. Sandra.
You know what caused that?
So here's my problem is
you know what caused that, right?
highly seasoned food.
No, that ain't what caused
It may be in genetic, eh?
I don't think it had nothing to do with your genes.
But guess what? You know when I discovered I had high blood pressure? I didn't know, you know. Guess when I discovered it?
Man.
When I got COVID and I ended up in the hospital.
Right. Before COVID, you did not have high blood pressure.
Well, I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Well, I don't know.
I'm telling you.
You don't know either, because you ain't no doctor.
So you want me to say on the radio?
The lines are open. 323-7775, 690. Senator, all I know is when I got COVID, my blood pressure went sky high.
When you got COVID, who government was in charge?
The PRP.
That is not true.
Yeah, the FNM, I know. I just got to find somebody to blame it on.
Just hold on a second. When you got COVID...
The Free National Movement, man. This was June 2020, man.
And who am I in relation to the FNM?
You're a former member that was cast out.
And do you know that during my membership, I was being briefed on your health?
Okay, so who's briefing you?
The FNM. Everything about you I knew.
323-7775 is the number to call. 6980775 and 6980775. Call. Listen, the doctors are saying we need to eat more healthy. And when you look, it's like first in the morning.
What did he say was
we need to eat more healthy foods.
What he means by that?
Eat more fruits. Like
he said fruit?
He didn't say that. But
do not cause me to attack the man because
why are you always trying to attack people?
No.
Man?
Watch what I did to you. Just listen to me for a second.
The man said we're not healthy, Sandra.
Listen to me. Just listen for a second.
Don't attack the man for. He's right.
No, he's wrong.
He's right.
He's wrong.
He's right.
Every Bahamian cannot eat fruit.
Why not?
It is not medically good for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Certain fruits like?
Some
fruits have a lot of sugar. But it's natural sugar, though.
Oh, come on, man. Anyway, let's leave the doctor alone. I don't want to attack him.
All right? He didn't say you should attack him either.
If you issue a public statement,
that doesn't mean you attack people for it.
If a person issue a public statement, it is open to analysis. Simple as that.
It's open to be examined.
So if you do not want your statement to be critiqued, then you should keep your mouth closed.
Okay.
I talk every day.
We got some callers. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
How are you doing, sir?
Doing well.
Rodney Munker.
Sir.
The biggest talk in the Bahamas today is why the FNM refused to comment on Kendall Culmer. Kendall Culmer is Michael Penn, right-hand man, the ratified candidate for Ginger Moxie area. Now, why is the FNM refused to comment Kendall Culmer, calling Bahamian woman all kind of names and denigrating them? Why is that?
Hold on a second. What did Brother Culmer say about the Bahamian woman?
He said they are very uneducated.
Okay.
He cursed them. He used the curse word. I mean, this is my God.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Do you know him well?
Yeah. I mean, I know him personally.
Well, I know. Do you know any of his women?
Yeah, that's me. One of us, his fiancée or wife at the time, filed a complaint that he physically assaulted her, and Michael President allegedly interfered.
Take it from me. If Culmer beats a woman, she deserves to be beaten because he's a gentleman.
No, not that, the son, Culmer Jr.
All of them are gentlemen.
No. This, Mr. Marker, listen to the voice note and tell me if that's gentleman like, okay?
Listen, give him a break, eh?
No, give him a break. Mr. Marker.
Yeah?
Callahan, all those women in the FNM need to comment, because guess what happened now? If anybody in the PFP did this would have been hell over the moon. So
there's only one woman in the FNM who could comment, and that would be Heather, because Heather is still with her husband. Okay?
Yeah, but one man with this, they have no credibility. They need to come with concrete and address this.
Leave that within our party. Yeah?
No. That's not because the man's the chief constable of Guatemala, okay?
Yeah, some FNMs beat the wife, but some of these women ain't no good.
No. Most FNM beat the wife. He beat the wife once.
No, not all FNMs.
Man.
You stop it.
Dave,
some of us.
we gotta go, Dave. We can talk to you later, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. Everything's politics for Dave. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Spiritual advisor.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Good. Mr. Munter, I'm praying for you that God will provide the $20,000 for your late.
God bless you.
Meanwhile, you haven't given the number for your bank account on the air.
Yes. Every time I was about to do it, something went wrong. Tomorrow, if it's God's will, I'll do it.
You should have do it before you go and do it tomorrow.
That is true. Tomorrow, I'll do it if it's God's will. Okay? All right.
That's how God can give you the 20,000.
Yeah.
You got to wake in faith. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live. Are you there, caller? 323-7775. Welcome to Freedom March. You're live.
Hello?
Yes, caller. You're live. Go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon. I just thought to make a call to tell both of you. I listen to your show quite often, and you two are amazing. I've never listened to this show. I've had a bad day. Y'all have made my day. You are so wonderful.
You too, man.
Thank you.
Care.
Let me take the cell phone call.
Bye-bye.
Hello, cell phone. Hello? Yes.
Could I have Mr. Monker phone number, please?
801 57 801 5760.
That's the number you got.
Pardon?
801
5760. What happened?
That's the What's the number she called?
57660. No. 801. Stop it, my spiritual advisor. 5760. 801. 5760. The same number you're calling now. Okay? You got it? You heard me?
Oh, Lord. Oh, I can't take this.
Okay. My spiritual advisor, stop it.
Oh, man.
Hello, cell phone. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine, sir.
Spiritual advisor.
Yes, sir. How are you, my friend?
You all right, sir?
Yes, sir. All is well?
Yeah, all is good, man.
Great.
Mr. Munka.
Great.
Yes.
Man, I tell you a long time ago, them stage people you on the stage, there are people, right? Too much of them here, sucking up everything. You can't even get their surgery.
Now,
you need to switch now and be behaving.
listen to me. The Haitian people are not at fault because I cannot have any surgery. It's not the Haitian people.
Mr. Munka.
I want you to stop your racism and
Racism is a fact.
call me tonight around 10 o'clock.
Run with their people. That's why you can't get your surgery.
No, it has nothing to do with the Haitian people.
It has Mr. Munka.
No. Jesus have mercy. He wants to put Melade moi. C'est pas haïtien. Ma pas gain l'argent. Là vous pas gain l'argent, c'est pas possible pour gagner surgery.
All right. We got some calls. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Hello.
Hello, my dear.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Monka? How you doing, special advisor?
Yes, ma'am. Doing well.
Mr. Monka.
Yes, ma'am.
The lady, Bahamian,
Yes.
was on. Did you ask him any question? If she have any medication to help you with your leg? Because I'm very concerned about your leg.
My leg.
And I saw the thing when you saw the TV. What that is? It looked like I don't know what it is.
Yeah. It's emotional. I have a major blockage in my leg, so the blood is not flowing.
Okay.
If it isn't dealt with, it will kill the legs. They'll have to chop it off. And then I will become handicapped.
Is anything she have what she was talking about today?
Yeah, she mentioned it.
I need razor. I need a surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they may have to put a little film in the leg to that blood flow.
Yeah, they need to do
You used
something.
to do a lot of standing eggs.
I'm not sure what it is, but I do stand a lot, Yeah. But in the country, there are many people who are suffering from the same disease, but are not aware that they have the problem. I was fortunate to discuss.
I don't want to hold you up.
Yeah.
I don't want to hold you up, Mr. Marco. But there's some foot doctors was over here last week. Did
Yeah.
you make an appointment to see them?
I saw the foot doctor, but my problem is not in my foot.
Oh, and that here.
It
yeah,
is.
I get you.
It's in my thigh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish you a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
And I wish that you could get things sorted out.
I thank you very much. You're
Yeah,
kind.
you have a blessed day.
Okay, my
You
love.
too, ma'am. You take care. Let's take this last call. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You got 60 seconds.
Hey, what on time, spiritual advisor, they come feature you again.
You got 60 seconds. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, listen, you are not spiritual advisor, now laugh that you putting down. That's the laugh you can put down with the COID, the PLP, and the F&M.
Boy.
Listen, and Rodney,
yes.
if you vote for COI, you'll get free health care. You would not be left for $20,000 to do your leg surgery.
My
Think about
problem.
that.
My problem is your doctor could only pull teeth.
With the doctor, say it again.
Listen carefully. This is coded. Your microskin doctor can only pull teeth.
Caller. COI is the acronym for what?
Coalition of Independence.
Oh, but that ain't what Fred Mitchell say. But anyhow.
Fred, make sure you ain't got no sense.
Hang up when I come to Germany.
Coalition of idiots.
Well, folks, we're coming to the end of the show. There's so many things to talk about. If it's God's will, tomorrow we will continue to talk. I want the Bahamian people not to be upset with President Donald Trump. Trump loves all the people of the world. Red and yellow, black and white. He loves us all, okay? It's powerful. God save Comrade Donald Trump. God save the United States of America. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save Prime Minister Philip Davis. God save the King. God save me. King Charles III.
The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Munker, his guests, and callers on Freedom March are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March